Guys, welcome to my first video in this new location, and I'm adorning the backdrop with the great Chuck Norris, and we'll be getting into a lot of his films in the near future, because who doesn't love this man? I mean, look at that beard. Chuck Norris! Ninja. And to kick off, we're going to be looking at the 1986 Hong Kong gun fu martial arts action comedy, Tiger on the Beat, also listed as Tiger on Beat. And this is directed by the legendary choreographer, director, actor La Ku Lung, and stars Chow Yun-fat, Conan Lee, Gordon Liu, and Nina Lee Chi. And this film gets a lot of comparisons to Lethal Weapon, starring Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, because has a lot of comparisons to it. It's a body cop film, it's got comedy, it's got action, and it's a lot of fun. And it also shares that weird tonal shift that Lethal Weapon has, in the sense that at one moment this movie can be slapstick comedy and the next moment be very dramatic and serious. And in that sense, if it shares comparisons with Lethal Weapon, that can only be a good thing in my books. So without further ado, let's check it out. Tiger on the Beat teams up two mismatched arms of the law, the lazy Sergeant Francis Lee, played by Chow Yun-fat, and model macho cop Michael Chow, played by Conan Lee. In cliche buddy cop fashion, their first encounter is an absolute farce in much need of a dry pair of pants. In no time, these two find themselves inseparable as they get embroiled in investigating a big international drug smuggling operation, employing Francis's investigative skills, which at times are crude, sexist, and unprofessional, and Michael's brawn. They come face to face in numerous explosive encounters with crime boss Johnny Law and a super bad chief henchman played by Gordon Liu, involving kung fu, gunfights, car chases, and the craziest chainsaw battle you have ever seen. Before I talk about this movie anymore, let's go back to that awesome chainsaw fight and just look at Conan Lee. He gets a little too carried away showing off to the camera with his awesome chainsaw moves, which in real life wouldn't be very practical if you're having a chainsaw battle with a master like Gordon Liu. Speaking of Gordon Liu, there are also some other great cameos by Shaw Brothers legends, such as T. Lung, who plays an informant who dabbles in an awesome bar fight scene with Conan Lee, showing he's still one of the greats. And David Chang as the police superintendent. Now, if you like Chow Yun-fat films like the A Better Tomorrow series, The Killer, Hard Boiled, City on Fire, you'll like this film. It does lean towards more of the comedy action as opposed to the action drama which those other films embody more, and in that sense the comparison between it and Lethal Weapon is more fitting. And yeah, Chow Yun-fat, he gets top billing in this film, and he's in some awesome action scenes, particularly in the climax with his shotgun rope routine. That is awesome. However, Conan Lee, he steals the show. He is relentless in his fast-hitting kung fu scenes and jumping on and off cars. And not a trained stuntman, Conan Lee gives it his all, and I mean, he is the man. However, this did result in a painful and lifelong injury that he incurred upon doing the sequel, which I'll show right now. It's not pretty. Now he's alright, don't be worried, he's still kicking, but I think he regrets doing that stunt. Tiger on the Beat, what more can I say? It's dripping in 80s, it has some awesome action sequences, it's a Chow Yun-fat film, and if you like his films, you'll like this one. So it gets a big thumbs up from me. And guys, let me know what you think about this film in the comments below. As always, I'm Paddy McManus. Bye-bye.